Gather round. Let's talk about Julius Malema, the man who can turn a parliament session into a Netflix special. A rally into a concert. And a simple question into a philosophical debate with a side of drama.
Were never brought to court, but you tell South Africans, despite your own history, you are the guy to run their economy.
That's why, that's a mind of a lazy person who doesn't do his work. You will have to refer back to 15 years. I've grown up over a period of time, built a solid political party.
But here's the real question. Is Malema a master political strategist, or just the country's most unpredictable comedian in red overalls? Let's unpack it.
From the moment the EFF burst onto the scene in 2013, Malema didn't just walk into South African politics, he kicked the door open and painted the room red. He made politics feel alive, loud, and dangerously unpredictable. It wasn't just about policies anymore. It became a performance, a movement, and sometimes a comedy special, depending on the day. Young people suddenly felt included. They saw someone who spoke in a way that didn't feel like a history lecture. Malema had rhythm, he had timing, he had charisma, and above all, he had the ability to turn even the driest political event into something trending by lunchtime. One of Malema's biggest strengths is his unmatched talent for producing quotes that spread faster than gossip at a taxi rank.
Mr. Zupta, your legacy can be summed up into three things. Mushiniwam, Nkandla, Guptas.
Ask him a straightforward question and he'll give you a political lesson wrapped in a metaphor, dipped in sarcasm, and served with a spicy punchline. It's never just an answer, it's an event. Whether he's dragging ministers, exposing contradictions, or reminding billionaires that you didn't build anything alone, he knows exactly how to stir the public imagination. And the cameras? They love him. They need him. Without Malema, half of South Africa's political news would be as dry as pap without gravy. But beyond the entertainment value, there's a very calculated side to him. While people laugh or get angry, Malema is often playing a deeper game. He knows when to amplify a crisis and when to pull back. He knows how to apply pressure until the room cracks. And he knows how to turn a committee meeting into a masterclass on holding leaders accountable. Ministers often walk in with confidence, but once Malema leans forward and says, "Let me ask you properly," you can almost see their souls leaving the room. He has a gift for exposing what others try to hide.
Down, my memory is losing me a chair in terms of what was.
And that's part of why he remains such a powerful figure.
Is dying and it's a useless organization. And it only took Donald Trump to remind all of you that this is not a small organization.
South Africans tune in not just because they want to know what he'll say, but because they want to see how he'll say it. He speaks with passion, humor, and an unapologetic boldness that makes even the most serious debates feel like blockbuster moments. But where Malema truly dominates is among the youth. Young people listen to him because he speaks their language. Direct, sharp, fiery, and unfiltered. He taps into their frustration with unemployment, corruption, inequality, and empty promises. He gives voice to the anger many feel, but don't know how to express. And unlike many politicians who only show up during elections, Malema makes himself a constant presence, online, on the ground, and in Parliament. That's why EFF rallies feel like concerts. There's energy, there's chanting, there's rhythm, and there's Malema, standing in the middle like the headline act. He also has a unique ability to mix serious issues with humor. He'll question a minister's budget with the same intensity he uses to roast their excuses. He'll go from quoting historical figures to calling out nonsense in the most relatable way possible. And whether you agree with him or not, he keeps politics entertaining. In a country where people are exhausted by load shedding, rising costs, and endless scandals, Malema injects energy into the national conversation. But let's not pretend he doesn't have critics. Some say he's reckless, others say he's divisive. Some claim he thrives on chaos. And truthfully, he does create moments that make the whole country raise an eyebrow. But that's part of the Malema experience. He is not here to make everyone comfortable. He is here to challenge, provoke, pressure, and disrupt. Sometimes that disruption leads to real questions being answered. Sometimes it leads to pure chaos. But either way, it forces the country to pay attention. Behind the scenes, he's also a master of political timing. He knows when to escalate a fight and when to pivot. He knows when to attack and when to soften his stance. He understands the power of public sentiment and uses it effectively. There's a reason political analysts keep calling him one of the smartest operators in the game. He sees moves ahead. He watches the battlefield. He plans. And while everyone else thinks he's just shouting, he's positioning himself and his party for the next opportunity. Still, Malema is also human. His journey has had scandals, mistakes, comebacks, and reinventions. But if there's one thing he's proven over the years, it's that he refuses to be irrelevant. Every time he's counted out, he reappears louder, sharper, and more strategic than before. Whether he's grilling a police general, questioning a minister's qualifications, or challenging the president directly, Malema reminds South Africans that he is still one of the most influential voices in the country. So what is he really? A comedian? A revolutionary? A disruptor? A strategist? A showman? The simple answer, he's all of them. Julius Malema is a political hybrid, part entertainer, part watchdog, part firebrand, part strategist. And that's why he remains one of the most captivating figures in South African politics. Because you never know what he's going to do next. But you know it won't be boring. Whether he's brilliant, outrageous, or chaotic on a particular day, Malema keeps the nation awake, keeps leaders uneasy, and keeps the spotlight burning on issues that would otherwise be swept under the carpet. Love him or hate him, he's made one thing clear. The man is absolutely impossible to ignore.
You asked Mr. Ramaphosa to sit down first. I'm standing. No, when a point of order is called, speaker, the speaker must sit down. We can't have two speakers standing at the same time. Please follow the procedure.
Honorable Malema.
I'm rising on Joint Rules 14S. And we can't both stand, speaker.
I will order the president to sit down if I feel it is necessary for him to
That's not
On top of being a great debater, he is always ready to leave or get thrown out of the parliament defending what he believes in. Let's take a look at moments when he was thrown out of the parliament defending what he believes in.
The instruction to you is withdraw the
I
statement.
won't do that. I'm sorry, I won't do that.
I will ask you again, Honorable Malema, withdraw that statement.
I maintain the ANC government killed people in Marikana.
You leave me no choice but to ask you to leave the
No
house.
problem.
Thank you.
Wow, and he leaves.
Honorable Malema, will you please withdraw the remarks that Honorable Ramaphosa was engaged in the conspiracy to commit murder and that he is a murderer?
Cyril is a murderer, and Cyril participated in the conspiracy to murder.
A point of order, Chair. I ask you to withdraw. You reiterate what you said. And in this August House, you repeat that Honorable Deputy President Ramaphosa is a murderer. Are you going to withdraw, Honorable Malema?
Cyril Ramaphosa is a murderer and participated in the conspiracy to kill the workers in
So
Marikana.
you are not prepared to withdraw?
You can take me to jail for that. Cyril has got blood of innocent
Honorable
people.
Malema, thank you very much. Honorable.
I will never apologize to Cyril. Cyril must rot in jail. He's a murderer.